Hello and welcome to the chaos. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. That's why my voice sounds a little bit froggy. I literally just woke up, haven't even made coffee yet. But I wanted to go ahead and start the recording process because I'm going to be kind of jumping in and out of the video all throughout the course of the day. My goal for today is to get started on my fall patterns. I do normally start earlier in the year than this, but I did have some left over from last year, and I really was intentional about spending the summer doing things more for me and more pattern tests and designing patterns and things that I just wanted to do for fun because I had my inventory up to a good point where I didn't really need to like super prep. But we're getting into fall, and fall is really market season. Today is the first day of August, so it's getting there, guys. Kids are going back to school. People are feeling it. They're feeling the pumpkins. They want the pencils. So I'm going to get on the fall patterns. And I have my goal for today is to get all the way through this pattern pack. Let's see if I can show you that I got recently. Let me come this way from Poggy's Place on Etsy. And I got this one is the 7-pack. And then I also got the full 15-pack that they just recently came out with. And it's broken into like trios. Let me see if I can get it to open on my tablet so I can show you. So I've got the spellcasters with the cat, the witch, and the cauldron, which is very, very cute. And then the kind of cryptid one. So it's got a zombie and a gargoyle, or not cryptid, like creepy. Zombie, a gargoyle, and a tombstone. And then I also got the cryptid one, which is it the Eternals? I think it might be no, Eternals is like fantasy fairy tale kind of stuff. This one, here we go. So there's a dragon, a goblin, and a Cthulhu. So the Cthulhu will probably go with the Halloween theme. Goblin maybe. But I definitely want to get all 7 of the Halloween pack made, and I want to get the little critters, spellcasters, and then the creepy ones with the zombie and the gravestone. So that makes 13. Yeah, 13 for sure that I want to make today. And they're really little, so I should be able to whip through them. And then once I get through all of them, maybe a couple each of them, I want to get started on some chunky pumpkins. There is a little pumpkin, a cute little pumpkin in this pack that'd be really great for kids, but I also want to have some like tabletop sized pumpkins, with like the cinnamon stick. So that's what I want to get through today. I'll be coming in and out and just kind of showing you my progress. I'm not a big fan of the videos that just like fast forward through people crocheting. Sometimes I'll throw those on in the background and just listen and kind of glance up at the screen every once in a while. But I like the video to be doing things for pretty much the whole video. And I also don't personally like editing those videos. I have made them in the past and then having to like section it off to like, we're going to triple time this section and then like normal time this section. I don't know, just not for me, guys. So that's my goal for today. That's my patterns. I'm going to go grab some yarn. I'm in my comfy chair. I'm going to fix some coffee, throw on some YouTube, and that's what we're going to do. And I'll check in with you later. All right, we are back. Pardon the weird angle. I took you down off the stand. So here's number 1, little ghostly. He doesn't normally have that. It'll be flat on the bottom. Let me fix that so you can see that a little bit. There we go. I don't have them stuffed yet. I figured they all look pretty similar, so I'll just stuff them all at the end. So I'm just leaving tails and holes. So there's number 1. He took about 15 minutes. Let's make the next guy. I think the next guy on the list is the bat. Okay, and we're back with number 2, little bat. And that one turned out really cute. This one I did go ahead and stuff because you surface crochet. Hold on. Sorry, my kids were bringing out like the noisiest box of their toys ever and like shoving it down the hallway. And it sounds like a freight train coming through the house. So anyway, you surface crochet the ears and the wings on this little guy. I don't remember which side my camera's on so I can look at that. So that's why I went ahead and stuffed it because it's much easier to place those properly when you do it that way. All right, so moving on to the next one, which is Pretty Pumpkin. Okay, we're back with number 3, the Pretty Pumpkin. They're all still going to need blush and stuff. So they've got, you know, a few little extra embroidery details to go. But I went ahead and started stuffing them because I had to stuff the bat anyway. So I stuffed the ghost. So that's number 3, Pumpkin. Moving right along, we're about halfway through. The next one, let me scroll down on my list, or in the pattern pack, is the Spooky Spider. And so far, each of these are taking about 15 minutes. So super quick little market makes. And I like the idea, I think I've said this before in other videos, of doing smaller things for Halloween or for holidays in general. They don't take up much room, and then if you don't sell out of them, it's not so much of a big deal. So Spider next, and then I'll see you guys when I'm done with that one. Okay, we are back. Critter number 4, Spooky Spider. Looks like a little jumping spider. The pattern calls for a light gray and a dark gray, and the only light gray I had was this Bernat blanket like ombre, so it did color change a little bit towards the bottom, but I still think he looks pretty cute. And it also has an option for using like a faux fur for his little pincers, but the faux fur I had was more of a browny gray, and this is more like a neutral kind of blue toned gray, and I just didn't think they looked well together, so I just went with the dark gray for his pincers. And he's super cute, and they just as quick as the other one, super fast. I like these little fast makes. So there's number 4. Next is going to be the Bride. All right, checking back in. Number 5, the Bride. She turned out really cute. I really like these patterns. I'm not like being sponsored by, and I didn't get these for free. I paid for these pattern packs. I'm just really happy with them. Like, they are turning out really cute. Bernat blanket is like a really good palm-sized, squishy size. I think if you did these in acrylics, they would make adorable little keychains, or maybe even something like Posh or Baby Bear would make them small enough for keychains. They turned out really nice, and I'm glad that I have all the colors that I've needed. I would have liked, I think, maybe a slightly peachier, creamy color for the body. This is mushroom, Premier Basic Chenille mushroom. That's what this skin tone color is. It's the closest I had, but it works, I think. So that's the Bride. That was number 5. Coming up in number 6 on the list is Frankie. So her hubby will be next, and I'll check back in. All right, checking back in with number 6, Frankie. Very cute. And then the last one on the list is the Wolfman, and I don't have a brown. Like, thought I was gonna have all the colors I needed for these, but does Bernat even have a brown? Like, I don't know. I have baby sand. I might try that with the blue for the blue jeans, because he has mostly brown fur and like a darker brown for his hair. Or else you can do like some kind of fur yarn for the hair, and then blue for his pants. And I don't have brown, so I don't know. I guess I'll try it with the baby sand and see how it goes. See if I like it, or else I might have to do it in like a gray tone combination. But that's a lot of gray, and I kind of like the warmer tones of the brown. I wish I had brown. But that's the last one for this pattern pack. And then I will probably take a break at that point, because it's 1:20, and I've been working at this since like 8 o'clock this morning. So it's been a while. 7, it's not too bad. I'll show you the whole lineup once I get through this pack. Okay, and we're back with number 7, the Wolfman. And no, I didn't have any brown. I wound up using baby sand. It's still cute. And I did find some faux fur that matched it to do his little head fur. So I think he still turned out pretty cute. I would much rather have a good warm brown though. And I did look through Joann's app just to see, because I was curious. And no, Bernat does not have a warm brown. And that's sad. So I don't know. I guess my wolf guys will just be this lighter sort of tan color that the baby sand comes out. So this is number 7. Which was the one before this? Was it Frankie? Number 6, Frankie. Number 5, the bride. Number 4 was Little Pumpkin. Number 3, Little Jumping Spider. Number 2 was the bat. And then number 1 was the wee ghosty. So that's the 7 from the Halloween pattern pack by Poggy's Place. I did want to try to get to those other 6 that I've mentioned today, but it's getting late and I'm not even sure when I put all the clips together, like how long this video is going to be. So I'm just going to call it here, knit them all together so I can get it out in time for tomorrow. And I need a break anyway. I need to drink some water and I've got other things I have to do today. So sorry about the interruptions. So this is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. So this is just me trying out some new Halloween things that I'm going to be taking to my fall markets. So got more Poggy's Place patterns that I'm going to make. I really like these little cute guys. I'm going to make more of my Spoo the Spiders because I know they do well. I'm going to make some pumpkins, like more like decor type pumpkins. And that'll probably be it for like the specifically fall stuff. And then I'll just have my standard stuff besides that. Try not to have too much that's like really dedicated to any one holiday. I may make maybe 1 or 2 more each of all of these guys too, just to have extras, you know, more than 1 of each. If you're really small, they work up super quick. Just, you know, if you're going to do the whole pattern pack, you got to have quite a few colors. Like this guy is 4 colors. And then this uses an extra gray, so that brings us up to 5 total colors. This one's the blue and the brown, so now we're up to 7 colors plus fur, or a 3rd color. So 8 colors. This is 2 more whole other colors, so 10. This one, the skin tone's the only new one, so 11. White you've already used before and other things. And then you could just reuse the same color, or else you would wind up with another 12th color for the bat. So you could wind up with a total of 12 different colors. So this is not something like I wouldn't take the whole pattern pack to a market to like work on while you're there, but maybe pick 1 or 2 with matching colors, like these guys. You could just take the skin tone white and black and you can crank out a bunch of these, or take a solid color. Like you could just pick a solid color and just crank out a bunch of bats, which might not be a bad idea because people like bats even outside of Halloween. Or then, you know, your 2 pumpkin colors and crank out a bunch of pumpkins. So individually, they're great for taking to markets and working on while you're there, but I wouldn't think that you're going to just get through the whole variety pack in one go unless you're willing to take like an entire tote bag just of yarn colors, which if you're using like a Parfait Junkie or something, you probably could. But since I use the Bernat blanket and they come in skeins this big, it doesn't work out so well for me. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys will give these patterns a try. I think they're fantastic. They all work up in 15 to 20 minutes tops. They don't take very much yarn. They're a really good handheld size, so they make a great little $15 size in the Bernat blanket, and they can also make really great keychains. So I thoroughly approve of the Poggy's Place Halloween pack patterns, and I know that the Little Critters ones are going to be just as great. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.